Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whichever part of the world you're viewing this video. This is Yeye Princess Ajibukomi Olokunwemide. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is nice to have you here. For my returning subscribers, welcome back and thank you for being faithful. Blessings of a Lady Mary upon you. For new subscribers, welcome to my YouTube channel. The channel where we'll talk about a Lady Mary, God the Creator, and everything spiritual. So you're welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of us that are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, endeavor to hit the subscribe link below and also share so that more people can be opportune to come across my videos. And I do implore us to follow me across all other social media platforms. The name still remains Yeye Princess Ajibukomi Olokunwemide across all social media platforms. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. So this video that I want to make today, it's an answer or a response to a question that someone asked me here on YouTube. I made two videos a fortnight ago where I talked about my doubts when I had that when I was initially when I the very first time I was told that I had a calling to become an Olokun priestess. I made that video I think a fortnight ago. Two videos. I made them in part one and part two. So after the video, sorry, I had a call. So after the video, someone in the comment section on YouTube, I because in the video I talked about that I prayed. I prayed, and that was how I got my personal conviction that really convinced me as to going ahead with answering my call. And then someone asked a question and said, how did I pray? Being that I was going from Christianity to Isheshe. So how did I pray? Who did I pray to? And how did I do with that? If I can just share as to my experience about the prayer aspects of the thing I did back then. So this video, I just want to briefly share how I did it. Even though what I did might not correspond with what some other person is doing, but I will just share my experience. So it's going to be like a guideline for those of us out there that are also doubting about answering our call. For those of us that are having like a double mind as to should we answer our call? Do we really have a call? Is it necessary? Is it needed for us to answer our call? So I will just briefly explain what I did personally. So I am not saying that every other person that have a call out there has to do it the way I did. But because I was asked that question, that is why I want to do this video. So it's just going to be like a guideline for those of us out there. So I just pray it is useful for those of us that are in that situation right now, that are at a crossroad as to should we answer our call or should we let it go. But a piece of advice for those of us out there that we have been told that we have a call, I think from my own experience, answering your call is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Take it from me. Yes. This is not me trying to convince you, but take it from someone that was once there. Take it from someone that has gone through life from different dimensions, different angles. Yes. Answering your call is going to be the best thing that you did in your life. So, now, back then, when I said that I prayed, yes, I did. But the thing is, before I was told that I had a call, or before I ever thought of going ahead to answer my call, the first thing that I did was, as an Omoelegbe, I went and created an altar with my Egbe. Yes, that was the very first thing I did. I went and created an altar with my Egbe, which Yoruba called Fifi Idi Egbe Lele. Yes, when I created an altar with my Egbe, then I made appeasements to Olokun, being my head Orisha. Yes, I didn't do the appeasement myself because then I was not yet crowned an Olokun priestess. So my Iya Orisha Back then, she was not yet my Iya Orisha. She was just a priestess that I went to do consultation with. So after I created an altar with my Egbe, I gave my Iya Orisha money to help me appease Olokun. I appeased Olokun. I appeased Ajay. I appeased Yemoja. I think I also appeased Shongo and Oya, because I also have Shongo and Oya as my Orishas. Even though I am not crowned, I am not a crowned Shongo priestess or Oya priestess, yes. But I also have Shongo and Oya as my Orisha, because I said it in one of my videos here on YouTube that some persons can have as much as 4, 5, 6 Orishas on them. Yes, it is very possible. I have 5 Orishas on me, yes. So after I fide Egbelele, I told my Iya Orisha to help me appease my Orishas. So during the appeasement, she also made supplications for me. She also prayed to those my Orishas for them to help me in my journey. She made appeasements and called upon those deities that I had on me to come to my aid. Then after I have fide Egbelele, my Iya Orisha taught me how I could call my Egbe in the comfort of my house. Mind you, after I fide Egbelele, my Ikoko was still with my Iya Orisha. I couldn't take my Ikoko back with me to my house. So my Ikoko was still with my Iya Orisha. So my Iya Orisha taught me how I could call on my Egbe in the comfort of my house, because I have already done the needed, which is to create an altar with them. I have already acknowledged them now. I have gone back to my family, right? I have gone back to join my heavenly mates that I departed from for a while. So I have done the needful. So they have known that this person has come back to us as an Omoelegbe. So now I have a right to call upon them, and they are obligated to answer whenever I call. So in the comfort of my house, I think I also made a video like this. It is on YouTube here, where I talked about knowing the oaths you have with your Egbe as an Omoelegbe. That video is here on YouTube. Yes, Maje Omoelegbe. I think I have that video here. So it's something like that. So after I left the place where my altar was, I couldn't take it to my house, right? So I went back to my house, and then I have been told that I have a calling to be an Orisha priestess. I did not believe, because I didn't have a first-hand conviction. So I took the advice of my Iya Orisha, right? I went ahead, I went to the market, I bought a white plate without color. I got different kinds of fruits. I got biscuits, snacks. I got myself a white wrapper. So in the night, I put all those things. Then I did a kuru. It's like a bean cake, but without salt, without pepper, without oil, without Maggi. It's plain white, right? So I did that a kuru. Some people call it ofuloju. Yes. So I did it. Then I put it in a plate, right? I put it in a plate. I put honey in it. I added grounded sugar to it, and then I mashed it together. I washed my hand before doing. I mashed it together. Then in another white plate, I put those things I bought, the different fruits. I already diced them. I put them there. I added biscuits, sweets, chin, peanut, whatever I could lay my hands upon. Then I got a white cup and I put butter there. So in the night, I tied my white wrapper. I'm just trying to give us like an insight as to how I prayed to my Egbe for them to guide me and lead me. So I got those things, I put them in white plates. I got a white cup, and I added water. I tied my white wrapper. In the night, I called upon my Egbe. I have been told I am an Omoelegbe, and I was told that the next thing for me to do was to fide Egbelele. I have fide Egbelele. I have done the prerequisites according to the direction of Ifa, because Ifa says that all Omoelegbe should go and associate with their Egbe. I have done that. Now, I have this issue of being told that I have a calling to be a priestess. Please, if truly this calling is mine, I am called to be a priestess, I want to see it via my dreams. Before now, I am somebody that is gifted with dream. I do dream, yes. Most Omoelegbe, 95% of Omoelegbe, they are blessed with the gift of dreams. So I called upon my Egbe. I did it for like 7 days straight. And within those 7 days, I started seeing myself doing what